When we were shooting this video, it's almost like a middle of 2024. In this 6-month period of time, so lots of lesson learned I have gotten in my life. And in this video, I'm going to package all those lessons to you so you can take an advantage of all those lessons and you can apply any of them in your perspectives. If you get better, be a great professional, or you be a great entrepreneur as well too, in any directions. If you have never met before, I'm a John Superbase in my professional life. I'm a business transformation expert. And with this one, I have two key expertise. One is digital transformation. Next one is workforce transformation. In my entrepreneurship life, I'm a founder of VSHR Group. And in my passion life, I'm a TEDx and keynote speaker. So this is like a big thing going on all over the world. There's a lot of influencers talk about put yourself as the most important thing, self-love. I realize this one is about all this influencer doing all these things to get people to force to believe one thing, that you are the most important person in the world. But actually, everybody in our world, we think that we have a spotlight in top of us, and we think that we are the main hero of this journey. But actually, when we're putting too much self-love and putting ourselves in front of everyone else, the one thing I realized this one is about we become slave of our own ego. We lose control over our ego, and the ego actually drives us moving forward as well too. The moment I realized this one, that is a big wake-up call for me, this one, that how to be a humble and gentle person. I know ego is the biggest enemy, so I really need to manage this ego. And one of the fundamental things is about, I'm not saying this, I am the person who loves myself most. I love everyone around myself, and together it's a game where we're trying to win, and love is one of the things which is keeping us together. So that's the way I look into it, and this is a big lesson learned for me in this year. This year really helped me to take it even farther, understanding or realization of this one too. So a few weeks ago, I went to a restaurant because they had a very attractive marketing campaign, great discounted package, all those things too. So I watched that one. I go there, I have a seat, and I order. So they put on the price of the noodle is X amount, but actually there's only one noodle at that price. Everything else is almost 2x, 3x price. I say, okay, so they had a one price, but the one I choose is already like 2x price of the noodle. I have it. It sounds like a decent test. But as soon as I was trying to use the sauce to put in the noodle, the time I realized this one, they have a cockroach inside the noodle. And that was like, wow, I almost wanted to vomit out, and I told other people. And then, just a few weeks back, I saw this one, multiple of my team members went to the restaurant, all had a terrible, they say this is a terrible test, and it's not good. And I told them that, hey, there's a cockroach. I found it out too. So now what is happening right now? Now all this thing is basically destroying this business, right? And this word of mouth is just completely killing their product. Even they have like such a great marketing campaign. So that really gave me to understand one thing. Marketing and branding is just a waste of money and time if your product is not just good enough. So the ultimate goal is first to build a great product and then go for branding and marketing. There's a one line, it's really, really inspiring for me. It says one that billionaires are all trying to be a monk. The monk doesn't want to be billionaire. It sparked my mind. It's just a few weeks back, I met a gentleman. He's actually got kind of paralyzed. He's just 40s or early 50s. What the hell? I don't want to live like that. What is the point of all those doing this thing if ultimately having a life like this, which is such a uncomfortable and not enjoyable? He's not enjoying doing this one. So why not? I'm really focusing on my two health, mental health and physical health. I'm taking care of the physical health, but how much I'm really taking care of my mental health too? Because these are two things ultimately drive me to stay as a healthy person. Because at the end of the day, I have a life to live, and I want a life healthy, sound, comfortable for a long period of time. Not in a situation where I will be crippled like him. In our life, we often create a loss of bonding. So bonding often comes a different thing. Like the people between our family, we have like a blood bonding. So outside our family bonding, we have working relationship. And then we have another kind of bonding, like we could have an emotional connection. We call them boyfriend, girlfriend. So often, lots of people I've seen don't take care of another one. The matter is about become a person to help each other get better, not the person leaving them out. Because when you are leaving them out, a relationship, you're just basically taking each of the relationship as a place to get things out of this relationship. Think about people who are working together in a company, they just think that the company is a place for them to earn money. So they care about how can I earn more, how can I get a higher salary. But are you contributing better? Are you doing the things to help the company earn more or not? That is the matter. So because if you do the things to earn company more, the company will give it back to you automatically and you have the right to ask for it as well too. We are the biggest fool if we take our relationship and our love life as for granted. We really need to take it as an asset for ourselves. And as an asset is always like we need to build that forward and keep building it forward and create a compound effect. We need to have desire. We really need to do some interesting thing. We set goals, we have a great desire, we move forward. But the thing I realized this one is coming from Naval Ravikant. He said this one is a desire is a thing you sign a contract to be unhappy for yourself until you get it. It's like we're not gonna get happy until we're gonna get it. So that means we sacrifice the most important thing in our life that we want to be happy, we throw it out just until we get it. Desire is a very important aspect too, but if we could build the desire with a positive driver, then it could be a very enjoyable process, feel good progress, feel interesting things. So that's one of the things Ali Abdul talk about, feel good productivity. So that means if I use a negative driver, like an example, I hate my job, I want to get up 9 to 5, I want to get rich faster. So those are all negative drivers. So those negative drivers doesn't make me happy on my journey. It's really suck all the happiness out of me and create a toxic environment and give me a boost, but it really destroy my happiness in my thing. But if I use a positive driver, like an example, I want to do this one because I want to do something for my family. I want to do something for my future family. I want to do it for my future kids or present kids. I want to do it for my parents. That is something a positive driver. Or I want to live in a future life where I want to be a great asset for the future of life, where I can provide expertise to actually helping people to get what they really want. That could be a very valuable aspect as well too. I want to choose desire very, very carefully because those desires should be really ultimately connect to where I want to go, and very importantly, use those positive drivers to get what I want to do as well. So those are the 5 fundamental things I have learned in my life and I shared with you and I packaged in this video so you can use and apply in your life. If you have any questions about in your life, of any of those fundamental things I shared with you, go ahead and comment in the video. And if you found this video is useful or any insight or give you idea to you or any insight to you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so the algorithm can understand a person like you needs a video like this. So the algorithm will send this video to more people like you so they can also get value out of it too. And with this one, let's wrap this video and I will see you in the next video. We have some exciting plans for the next week. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss that out.